Holy cow.
Oh, that feels nice.
Look how steep those stairs are, babe. We're at the Mueang Cave today for our adventure, and we're excited to have you with us. Any thoughts before we go in the cave? Are you scared of the cave?
No, but there's a lot of stairs.
Yay, stairs.
We
Another
like
good leg day.
stairs. Yeah.
It was 10 baht to park the little scooter, 20 baht a person to get into the cave,
50 baht altogether.
$1.50 for an adventure, and Michelle already saw one monkey. She's hoping to see some more, maybe.
Yeah.
Just not chase her.
Yeah.
Just put it in a little self-pay. This is also up the stairs. They've got another serpent. Yeah, these are pretty good stairs too. Firstly named a Tomb do Sale. It contains the royal hair of the Buddha, which is called Pratha Nampai. No human hands, but only nature. Offer fruits and forest honeydew, and the Buddha took them and blessed the simpleton to be happy. They took a royal hair from Buddha. There you go. It's got a little cave door. Holy cow.
Oh, that feels nice.
Look how steep those stairs are, babe. All right, Michelle's let me drop in first. Oh, crap.
Oh, that is steep.
I don't know that I dare hold this camera as we go in. Yeah, okay. Here we are. Dropping into the cave. Not sure how they put these concrete stairs. It was definitely a version of skerplunking. There comes Michelle. To the belly of the beast right there is what we came through. They've got these logs holding up a concrete staircase. The staircase might hold itself because of how jammed in it is. So, very cool. It's kind of interesting. They've had it put in multiple places. Do not ride on the cave. Yeah, you can see up there they're hanging. Notice that a lot of the ones on the bottom have been broken off from people. That cave, that is so neat up there.
Looks like somebody just threw paint.
It's true. They do have some caves here where they have gone in and they've been painted over the years. Looking from the top down, you'll see their big stalagmite down there, honey. See that big one? They wrap it.
Oh, yeah.
So they are still doing worship in here. So they are still doing bye-bye sticks and whatnot. Wow, look up in there. It's so cavernous, so pretty. Gotta be careful with your head here, huh? There's a big one right there, huh? Yeah. Hello back there. I'm on my butt.
You wanted to slide down on your butt, huh?
Not really, but anything for the views.
Hi.
Wow, there's a big Buddha reclining. I'm going to give you a 360 with this cave. Floor to ceiling. There's the big laying down Buddha. Wave again, now we can see you. Just to give you a perception of how big this cave is inside. This is much bigger than Timpanogos Cave. Look at the size of that one right above us here. Just hanging. It's pretty eerie in here by ourselves. This is the biggest cave I've ever been in. As far as openings, it's massive. Look at this one, they've wrapped the robe around it. They give us snacks down here. No, you really shouldn't take one of those bananas. You can see where we walked across up top where we got a picture. Are you trying to eat a banana, honey?
A banana?
There's bananas here if you get hungry on your hike.
Okay, good. This looks like you can just, I don't think there's just one way around this cave.
Do you have a string so you can find your way back out? In relationship, this cave's got to be 600 foot long, wide this way, and then at least 60 feet tall. If you're into caving at all, this is a must stop if you come over to Chiang Mai. It's ways out of the way, but
Well worth it.
holy cow, look up at that. Man, that cave goes forever. It's interesting, that dirt, there must have been a cave in right here at some point in time. This stalagmite, right? Because it's holding tight.
Uh-huh.
Look at it. It's as big as, it's bigger than Michelle. Put your hand up, but don't touch it. Oh, you couldn't anyways?
Nope. When you do come and they want you to buy a flashlight or to rent a flashlight, I don't think you need to. It's plenty light in here with all the lights on the trail.
But if you'd like to look up in some of these caverns and see different colors, I think it would bring it to light a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. But just to be able to see, you don't need it. But if you want to, yeah, right.
You have
Shine
your,
more on the rocks.
do you have your little flashlight?
Do you
Hold
have
on.
it?
Show. Hey, Aunt Cindy. You taught us to be prepared. We have Aunt Cindy's flashlight. Oh, that's going to be awesome. There we go. Let me make sure I'm following your. Shine it up into the. Oh, wow. It might be worth getting a flashlight. You probably did. Michelle sees bats everywhere we go.
I just heard it.
Bats are her friends.
No.
Shine it back on this elephant's head. There you go. You guys see the elephant head? Look at that big it's a stalagmite that's holding tight up there. And they're up in those crevices. Michelle's really hard to keep up with, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry.
She cares about what she can see. She's trying to find that bat. She's on a bat.
You notice I went away from that side.
People have put mud handprints on the wall over the years. What's up in here? That's cool. There's some zebras for the rest of us, but Grandma Jackie, there you go. I don't think I've heard that since I've been in Thailand.
Yeah.
Dead quiet. That's amazing.
Ladies are not allowed in there.
All right, I'll go then. That is interesting.
That's interesting.
Must be, I don't think any of us, they don't want any of us back there, but definitely not ladies.
Or handprints. There's a lot of them.
Is that a bat? Go up, just a hair. Is that one?
I don't know.
All right. shine around in here for a second.
In here?
Yeah, just around on that cliff. Very cool. Yeah, Michelle likes bats. She wishes she could see one up and close.
I think I found them because they were mad.
Literally, she hates bats, you guys. Every time we're at the cabin, she thinks there's one in there. And she's probably right. Sometimes. Not all the time. Ashton's got one job before we get home. That's to go get out the bats. Maybe Jean can do it.
Good luck, Ashton.
You gotta find them first. You gotta take Mom there to see if they're there or not. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but we can hear bats every so often.
Yeah.
We might be leaving the cave. They're noisy now. Michelle woke them up with her flashlight. She had to get out her flashlight. It's actually been very helpful to have that little flashlight with this. This is beyond what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was going to be this big.
I mean, that's got to be 200 feet up above us.
Yeah,
It's crazy high. So in Indiana Jones, he says snakes, why does it have to be snakes? Michelle would say bats, why does it have to be bats? I think you'd say that to snakes. And maybe spiders. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Just find it interesting. That has a bucket for it to drip into.
Look at how this is flowing over to make it look like a natural sheet or a blanket right there.
Oh, yeah.
So here's a different reclining Buddha. This is the Nam Pha waterfall. As you can see, the water would run down here. What did they say? Is it millions of years to get these to grow? Like 1,000 years to get an inch or something like that?
Something like that.
I don't remember. If you know, please tell us in the comments below if you're a big caver. I left Michelle back up there so that I can come straight across and get a picture of her. There she is. Can everybody see her over there? I'm gonna zoom in real quick. Okay, so there's Michelle from behind the big Buddha. Just wave one more time, Michelle, so everybody can see where you're at. That's
Here
how
I
big.
am.
That's how big that Buddha is. It's taller than you, isn't it, Michelle?
Yeah?
That's how big this is, just to give everybody a comparison of size. Michelle's up on those stairs that we showed earlier. There's this big stalagmite coming up, and then the cave goes a ways this way, and then back up there to where the Buddha was that Michelle was just standing at. But that's how big it is. All right, thanks for joining us. I am still blown away. We're still inside the cave, obviously, and it's just amazing. We spent an hour between the hike up and coming here.
Well worth it.
Yep, I would definitely say do this as a stop if you're ever in Chiang Mai.
You do have to be able to physically do stairs
And be willing.
and be able to be limber enough to squat down because there was some tight spots to come through on the stairs.
That's true.
Other than that, if you can do those, come.
Biggest thing is to remember.
You got this.
I made me sure record this because it's just a cool looking scooter ride. Just blessed.
Are you jumping? Okay, jump. I got you. You'll be YouTube famous. No pressure.
1, 2, 3.
Woo! Nice. Good job, guys.
Have a good night. Making friendship before we go. It's ready for you. You can jump?